You are listening to yourself every single day. Make sure your inner voice becomes one that nurtures healing instead of fear. Welcome to day 19 of our healing and becoming journey. I'm really proud of you for taking it up until day 19. We are becoming, and I'm loving this journey. So today, before we begin our challenge, let's take a moment to reflect on day 18, reframing fear. What stood out for you? Because yesterday we invited ourselves to see fear through a different lens. We discovered that fear is not always an enemy. Sometimes it is simply a messenger. It can show us what matters, it can reveal where healing is needed, and it can point us towards the place where faith is asking us to grow. Perhaps you noticed a fear that has been quietly shaping your choices. Perhaps you realize that fear has been trying to protect you. Or you took one small step even while your heart was uncertain. Or you chose faith over fear, even for just one moment. Remember, courage does not require fear to disappear. It simply asks us to keep moving, keep going, keep the vision in front of you and keep moving. Every time you choose faith, you build trust in yourself. And every time you move forward, you remind yourself that God is walking beside you. He said He will help us, and once God is your helper, that journey is going to be profitable. So today, I invite you to check in with yourself. How did day 18 go for you? Were you able to identify a fear that often visits your life? Did you discover how that fear has both protected and limited you? Were you able to see it as an invitation to grow? Did you choose faith even in a small way? What did you learn about yourself? Did you discover that strength can exist alongside uncertainty? Did you realize that healing often begins with a new perspective? I'm proud of you, and I want you to take a moment today and record your daily win. Every small win counts. It's a journey. We're not perfecting it, one small step at a time. Reflect your reflection and your energy check. And I want you to celebrate every fearful thought you refuse to let control you. Celebrate every act of trust. Celebrate every moment you chose hope over doubt. Because healing grows when we stop believing that fear has the final word. Now let's move into day 19. Speak life. Once we're done with reframing, the next thing is to speak life. And today's becoming affirmation is I speak words that heal, uplift, and empower. How powerful is that? My becoming affirmation today is I speak words that heal, uplift, and empower me. Take a slow, deep breath. Become aware of the words you have spoken to yourself today. You can pause this video here and repeat the words again. Notice your inner conversation. Notice the way you respond to your mistakes. Notice the labels you place upon yourself. You do not have to judge these thoughts. Simply become aware of them. Self-awareness is the first step to your healing journey. Our words are powerful. The things we say repeatedly becomes the stories we believe. If we constantly speak criticism, our heart begins to carry that weight. If we speak kindness, truth, and hope, our spirit begins to grow stronger. Today's journey invites us to become more intentional with our words. And I want you to ask yourself, what negative phrase do I often say about myself? Do I tell myself I am not good enough? Do I believe I have failed too many times? Do I say that I will never again? Do I speak to myself in ways I would never speak to someone I love? Or could it be that you have allowed somebody to give you a definition of yourself and keep speaking those words to you? It's time to redirect all of that. So take a quiet moment to reflect. Then gently rewrite that story. Replace criticism with compassion. Replace doubt with truth. Replace fear again with faith. And I'll give you some. Instead of saying, I am not enough, you can say, I am growing into the person God created me to be. Perhaps instead of saying, I always fail, you can say, every experience is helping me become stronger and wiser. Every experience is helping me become stronger and wiser. Remember, healing is not only found in what we think, it is also found in what we choose to speak. The words we repeat become seeds, and with time, those seeds become the life we build. Today, I want you to choose words that encourage, choose words that strengthen, choose words that remind you of your worth. And I want you to ask yourself, what affirmation will I speak aloud each morning this week? What truth do I need to hear again and again? Allow that truth to settle into your heart. And I want you to practice these words. I speak words that heal, uplift, and empower. I am worthy of love, grace, and new beginnings. My words create hope and possibility. God is helping me become the best version of myself. Remember, you are listening to yourself every single day. Make sure your inner voice becomes the one that nurtures healing instead of fear. And our scripture today comes from Proverbs chapter 18, verse 21. The tongue has the power of life and death, and those who love it will eat its fruit. This verse reminds us that our words carry incredible power. The words we speak over ourselves and others around us can build, restore, and encourage, and as well heal ourselves and the people around us. And our motivational quote comes from Joel Osteen. You cannot talk defeat and expect victory. How can we do that? So now we're going to be conscious of the things we are saying every day, every situation, in that distress, in that anxiety, whatever it is, you have to be cautious of what we say. As you move through your day, pay attention to your words. When a negative thought appears, gently replace it with a life-giving truth. Speak with compassion. Speak with faith. Speak with hope. Choose to become someone whose words bring light into the world and into your own heart. Thank you for continuing this journey. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for choosing healing. Thank you for choosing faith. Thank you for choosing words that give life. Today, I want you to speak hope. Today, speak healing. Today, speak the future you are becoming. Do have a beautiful, peaceful, and faith-filled day with infinite love and faith in your unfolding. I remain yours truly, Rosita, representing you on this becoming journey. See you. Bye.